You are welcome to the Lord TV, your number one fantastic reality TV that gives you all that it takes to be enlightened on trending news such as politics, entertainment, sports, and what have you. If you are new on this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button as well as already subscribed. So please don't forget to drop your comments anytime I drop new videos. Thank you. Ciao, ciao.
Biafran News. Buhari's government tables fresh requests before court over nnamdi kanus bail. The federal government, led by President Muhammadu Buhari, has asked the Federal High Court in Abuja to reject a request by the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, to restore his revoked bail. Nigerian News understands that the Buhari's government filed a counter-affidavit before the court to oppose an application filed in April last year by Kanu seeking the restoration of his bail. The prosecuting counsel, Magaji Labaran, filed the federal government's objection to the application on January 17, 2020. This online news platform recalls that before Kanu disappeared from Nigeria sometime in September 2017, he was being prosecuted on charges bordering on treasonable felony instituted against him as a response to his agitation on the IPOB platform for the secession of an independent Republic of Biafra from Nigeria. The IPOB disappeared from Nigeria following soldiers' invasion of his home in Afaraoku near Umuahia, Abia State in September 2017. Kanu, a dual citizen of Nigeria and Britain, is delivered to be currently residing in the United Kingdom. Due to his consistent absence from court, the judge presiding over his case, Justice Binta Nyako, on March 28, 2019, revoked the bail she granted him in April 2017, ordered his arrest and directed that the trial will continue in his absence. By the court's order, the IPOB leader, who doubles as the director of Radio Biafra, is expected to be arrested and brought before the country if apprehended in the country. In response, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the IPOB leader's lawyer, on April 1, 2019, filed an application praying the court to restore the bail as a condition for Kanu to return to Nigeria to face trial. But opposing the application in its counter affidavit, the federal government maintained that the IPOB leader, having allegedly jumped bail, was not entitled to be granted any indulgence by the court. The counter affidavit reads that the defendant in this case is standing trial for treasonable felony and was granted bail by this honorable court, that the defendant has jumped bail, that 3 sureties that stood for him were asked to appear before the court and showcase after several adjournments at their instance. The counter affidavit added that the defendant, since he jumped bail, has deliberately refused to submit to the jurisdiction of this court, that the defendant cannot seek any indulgence from this honorable court. The federal government said this court is functus official, implying that the court could not longer take any step aimed at reversing the decision revoking the bail except by a higher court. In an affidavit filed in support of his application, Kanu had said he was ready to stand trial if the safety of his life would be guaranteed by the Nigerian Security Agency. Kanu claimed he did not jump bail and has not voluntarily abstained from his trial to warrant the revocation of his bail and the subsequent order for his arrest. The affidavit added that the IPOB leader was ever willing to stand his trial but for the unprovoked attack and bloody invasion of his residence by the Nigerian soldiers in Afaraoku, Abia State on September 17, 2017. It noted that the murderous raid by the soldiers left 28 unarmed and defenseless persons dead and many people abducted or injured. That the applicant narrowly escaped death by a whisker and his subsequently and consequently absence from court was not volitional but was occasioned by the murderous invasion of his premises by the Nigerian army, the affidavit added. Thank you for listening to this news. Viewers, what is your take on this news? Please don't forget, your comments concerning this news are of great importance. Don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to receive more updates. Thank you.